Hey everyone, today I want to show you how to adjust the printable area in Excel sheet, something that can be quite frustrating if you're trying to hurry and print and it's not printing the area that you want. It's pretty easy to do and pretty easy to adjust once you kind of know where to go and where to look. So we've got a sheet here with a lot of data. Let's say you're wanting to print off for a report or whatnot. First place you can go, and maybe one of the more simple places, you just click on File, and under File you'll see Print. And so you'll see here we have just a print preview of what you would expect to print. And if you look down here at the bottom, it's going to show you which page you're currently looking at and then of the total number. So currently we have 33 different pages to print, which let's say we don't want all that. So there's a couple things we can do. As we look through this, is you can print only the active sheets, you can print the entire workbook, or you can select a current selection of that document that you want to print, as well as if there's a specific table. You can also adjust the orientation, whether it be portrait or landscape. And then if you're printing, maybe there's a different template like legal or otherwise that you need to adjust, that's where you do that. Something else you can do is adjust the margins. Currently it's showing normal, but let's say you want to fit more on a page, those margins to be a little narrower, you want it to show up a little closer to the edge of the page. But one of the big things you can do here, again, if it's not fitting, is you can go to scaling. And so what this is going to do is you can adjust it so you can fit the sheet on one page. So with 33 pages that I had before, it's a lot of data. So I wouldn't recommend that. It's obviously going to show very small. If you had less data, this is probably where you'd want to go, and you can kind of adjust and play with it. If you want to show just the columns on one page, that's great. So we went from 33 pages down to 6. So this is probably a better choice in showing the data that we have here. And then also you can do all the rows, but again, because of all the rows, it's just going to show really funny. So that's something where you can go in and just play around with it to better find what's going to fit for you and your printing needs in Excel spreadsheet. Something else that you can do is if you go to the page layout tab on the ribbon, there's a couple other nifty features here. So again, there's the margins and orientation and the size and whatnot that you can look at. Let's say, again, we just want to print these first 20 rows of data. We can go ahead and just highlight that. And then you can select print area, set print area. So what we've highlighted, we're just going to go ahead and click that. And then if we go ahead and go back to File, Print, we'll see it's just selecting that area that we had. So now we can do fit all columns on one page. And so now it's just going to give us the one page of that certain select print area that we had wanted. So that's very easy to do. Again, it's pretty nifty if that's all you're looking to do. Maybe you're looking to just print the top sales or whatnot in a region. And then to get rid of that, we'll just clear the print area. You can also do print tiles. And so what this is, let's say there's certain areas that you want to print, but also like if there's certain rows that you want to print and you want it to show on every page. So we'll go ahead and let's say we want this header to show up on every single page that's printed because we want all of those headers there. And let's say we want the columns, we want this left column for the different segments. So we'll just hit enter as well, and then just hit OK. And then again, if we go back to File, Print, and we look at that page, it's going to have that header. We'll get rid of our scaling here. It's going to have that segment in that header for every page. So we'll click through and then you'll see again that it's showing up every single page. So that's nifty, because obviously if you get to the meat of some of these Excel sheets, it's going to get very confusing as to what is all this data, what it relates to. And so having those headers and those rows in there is going to be very helpful in deciphering the different data. So again, that's all you really have to do for that. You can go ahead, there's a lot of different features here, the width, the height, and the scale you can adjust. And really, again, going back to that print and scale, that's going to save a lot of headache. Being able to manually adjust, again, with the setting the print area will save you a lot of time in figuring out what area it is that you want to print. So I hope this helps. Please let me know if there's any questions. I'd love to help brainstorm and kind of troubleshoot some of these issues. And then also, please let me know if there's any other videos or content you'd like to see. And then please, as always, remember to like and subscribe the Excel Guy. Thanks and have a great day.